Hey guys, how you doing? This is Lee, the engineer, with our very first episode of E-ffinity Playground Presents Recess. Now, you're probably wondering, what in the world is recess? Well, recess is fun, right? So we thought, we want to talk about math and science and STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And we want to talk about it in a fun way. So we thought we call it recess, right? So recess is fun. Science and math is fun. Get it? Got it? Good. All right. So today we're going to make our very own bucket air cannon. Now you're probably wondering, what in the world is that, right? You probably seen those like Airzuka toys, or you probably see them in science shows and stuff like that, where people use the trash cans and they hit the one side and make these really cool vortexes and things like that. We're going to make one of those today using a bucket, right? So we got a bucket here, and we got a couple other things that we're going to use to make that. This is our very first episode, so we're really excited. And I say we because I do have a co-host. Her name is Angel. Unfortunately, she is not feeling well today, so she's not going to be here for our first episode, but she will be here for our next one. Wishing you well, Angel. We miss you. Can't wait to see you. She's super awesome, so can't wait for you guys to meet her. So, again, Recess is very interactive. So while we are making really cool stuff, we're going to ask for you guys to send us questions, and we're going to answer those questions for you. So if you have questions about engineering or career advice, or what are cool fun projects that we can make while we're doing our recess thing, let us know. Feel free to email us at effinityplayground@gmail.com. If it's a question, put the subject question on there. If it's a project, put project on there. If you want some career advice, just put career advice on there. But we welcome your questions, and we'll try and read them in the next show. So please do that for us. All right, come on, help us out. All right, so anyway, we are going to make that bucket air cannon today. So first of all, you're going to need a bucket, right? We are also going to need some rope. So we got that. We're also going to need a curtain. A curtain liner. This is the clear curtain liner. I mean, for some reason that works best for us when we do it, but that's the one that we use. And we also have some double stick tape. Now, you don't need the double stick tape, but this just makes things a lot easier when you're making your Airzuka. So other than that, you'll need some scissors to cut stuff, and you will need a drill with a hole saw in it. So this is the drill, and then this is the hole saw right here. It just makes things a lot easier. So you're going to need to cut a hole into the bucket, and you can do that by just taking a regular drill with a drill bit on it and cutting and making a circle, and then drilling holes around that circle and then cut it. But anybody got time for that? We're going to use the hole saw. It took just a couple seconds. All right, anyway, and of course, safety is important, so we're also going to be wearing our safety glasses while we're here. So just make sure safety is very important to us, and your safety is very important to us. So if you're using power tools and things like that, make sure that you, number one, have the permission and supervision of a parent or a guardian. And if it is using power tools and stuff like that, maybe let them do it, until you feel comfortable using power tools and stuff like that. But the rest of the stuff can be a whole lot of fun. So trust me, you're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. This is Recess, E-ffinity Playground, right? So we're going to have fun. Anyway, so let's get started. So let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little secret here, y'all. So I already cut the hole into the bucket because, like I said, ain't nobody got time for that. So we have our bucket, and I already cut the hole in it. See, so the bucket wasn't like this one we got here. It was like this, and then I cut it, and it was like this, boop, right? So I already cut the hole in it, and the hole saw makes that really clean hole right there. So just, if you can do it that way, I would go that direction. So anywho, we're gonna take that out. This is gone. We're going to throw that away into the trash can, and we are going to go into now putting double stick tape around the edges of the air cannon. All right, so the science in this is really cool. What happens is, we're going to put the curtain lining around here. I'm gonna tie it around, make it really taut, kind of like a drum, like Babaloo. Oh God, that's showing how old I am. I Love Lucy. Check it out if you ain't never seen it. I Love Lucy. Anyway, so you're gonna make it kind of tight like a drum, right? Make it tight like a drum. All right, bongo. Anyway, so we are going to put some double stick tape around the edges. Now, again, this is not something that you have to do, but in our history of making Airzukas, and we've made a lot of them, we made it a lot easier if we just put a little double stick tape around the rim of it. It holds the shower curtain liner in there, and then the string helps it taut. So while we're doing that, let me go and do that. Here, while we do that, this would be a time where we would ask questions for each other, or maybe some career advice and things like that. So maybe one of the questions would be like, so Lee, the engineer, what makes you an expert in STEM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math? Well, I'll answer your question. I am a engineer. I got my degree in mechanical engineering a million years ago. No, I'm just joking, but it was a while ago that I got my degree in mechanical engineering, and I basically have spent about 20 years as an engineer. So I got a really cool job. I've done a lot of really cool things around here. So I've designed many cool things, including robots and figures and things like that. That's been my specialty. My specialty is robotics, but I also am a computer programmer as well. So I do a lot of things from making games, video games, and things like that, to building robots. So I have an extensive background in STEM, and I'll let Angel talk about her story, but she is super amazing as well. She is also an engineer and just a very cool person as well. So as I'm doing that, let me tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm taking that double stick tape that we have here, and I'm putting it around the rim of the bucket here. Just I'm since I don't have a whole lot, I'm just ripping off little pieces, and I'm just kind of putting it every once in a while on there, kind of every 2 or 3 inches, I guess. I'm guessing. Science doesn't have to be exact all the time. You can just have a little fun. You can, I feel like Bob Ross, which is another old reference. If you don't know who that is, look up Bob Ross. Amazing painter. He always making happy trees and stuff. So anywho, we're going to put this on here. I got the double stick tape around here. And then maybe, you know what, I still have some left, so I'm going to just go and use the rest of it. I'll just put that all around here. Just kind of wrap it all the way around. Let's do that. So while we're doing that here, again, like I said, this would be the time where we would answer some of your questions and things like that. So if you have any career questions, we have extensive knowledge in engineering. If you're interested in like amusement parks and things like that, we have a cool knowledge of amusement parks, so you can ask us about that as well. Video games, robotics, just anything. Come on now, just ask us some questions now, and give us some good questions now. Give us something to think about. So anywho, we're almost finished here. So I just put the double stick tape around the edges of this thing. And you know what? I'm going to keep this on here. I'm just going to keep this on here for right now. Eventually, I'm going to take the backing of the double stick tape off. But I'll do that when I get my my shower curtain ready. So again, we are using a shower curtain here. Got a little shower curtain. I particularly like the clear plastic, just because you can kind of see through it. I mean, it just it has nothing to do with the science of it. It just looks cooler. So here's our shower curtain here. I'm going to just take our scissors and cut it. We're just going to kind of eyeball it. I'm going to just put the shower curtain over it. Now you want it to go past the You want to make sure that it goes past the double stick tape, because you are going to be wrapping some rope around it. Ooh, be careful of the scissors, right? And then that's it. So let's go and cut this. I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. Again, it's just for fun. We're gonna have fun here, right? So, right. This is fun. This is recess, right? We're gonna have fun here. So just keep in mind, this is our very first project. We've done this before. So on the complexity scale, this is probably an easy project. I mean, besides the drilling of the hole in the bucket, everything else is pretty easy on here. We want to do more complex and complicated projects, so give us something difficult. Have us make like a flux capacitor or something. I don't know. I'm just joking. That's a Back to the Future reference. One of my favorite movies. I love that movie. Let's see. We're gonna cut this here. So, all right. So I cut my little piece of plastic here. You see that? And that's gonna go over my bucket right here. Right. All right. You got that? You see that? Cool. Anyway, all right. So next we're gonna get our rope ready. So sometimes for the most part when we've done this, we've used bungee cord. I couldn't really find bungee cord, so I was like, let me just find some regular cord. So this one isn't stretchy, it's just rope. So we'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, then guess what? Show's over. Anyway, no, what we wanted to do is show that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, right? Even as an engineer, when we're working on stuff, the important thing is to learn, right? So learn, discover. Sometimes things don't work, or sometimes we have to figure it out on the fly. So we got to figure it out. Now, one thing I'm trying to figure out is where the beginning of this rope is. I cannot find that. Anyway, we are going to just we're going to just do this, right? We're going to do that because it's my business, right? It's my business. Anyway, we're going to do this right here. This goes around here. Let's see. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that it's long enough that it goes around the circumference. That's a special word. How many of y'all know what a circumference is? Write in and tell me if you know what a circumference is. All right. So we're going to just make sure that this goes around the circumference of the bucket. So if you do that, it goes around the circumference of the bucket. Write in, let us know if you know what that word is. Anywho, we're going to cut this. Alright. I'm going to cut this down. By the way, Angel, we miss you. She's not feeling well today, so we hope you're feeling better. Sometimes you got to take care of yourself now. I mean, science can wait. It can wait for you. So we just want her to feel better and be all cool so that she can be here for the next show and help us out here. So alright, so we got this. We got our rope here. Let's see how we doing on time. We doing good on time? I don't know what time it is. Just checking real quick. Hold on. Alright, we good on time here. Alright, so we are, so basically after we do that, we are going to we're going to take our plastic. Now we can take our sticky back off. I'm going to take it's so much fun. It's fun when you take the sticky back stuff off. Anyway, so we take the plastic, and then you want to try and see if you can get the plastic to be very tight around the bucket. Okay, I mean, it don't have to be like perfect, but just you want it to be tight, right? So you want to keep it tight. Shout out to Nene Leaks. It gotta be tight. Anyway, so we're gonna do that and do that. That's cool. I think we'll figure it out. All right, so we do that. It's going in here. Going in here. Got that. And it may not stick all the way, and that's okay. I mean, the double stick tape is just to kind of keep it on there while you're trying to hold it and everything. So then we're gonna take our little rope. Rope. And I'm gonna wrap it around here, and let's do this. We're gonna tie this here, and then we're gonna just tie it into a knot. We're not doing anything special here, right? So we're gonna just do that, tie it into a knot, and then I'm gonna just do a slip knot on here, just a little slip knot, just so I can take this off when I need to, because sometimes you'll have to do that. So a little bit of a slip knot on here. And then once you get the rope on there, so the rope is all around it, right? Then you can kind of pull the plastic a little bit to keep it tight, to make it tighter, right? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bang. All right, now look at that. You hear that? You hear that? Uh-oh, give me some go-go now. Shout out to my people in DC anyway. Shout out to my go-go people anyway. Anyway, so this is it's done. Wow. Yeah, we're finished, I think. So, all right. So I think it's time to test it. So how do we test it? All right. So we're going to get a cup, and we're going to see if this works, right? So what's going to happen is I'm going to hit on this side. That's going to cause pressure. That means force over an area to go through the bucket. Now the air that's in here has to go out somewhere. But guess what? The hole is so small compared to the big side here that all the air that's coming in here is going to go way faster than it is in here. So any air that's like in this area, in this area right here, is going to go super fast, and that is what causes the air cannon to work. So let's see if this works. I don't know. We'll find out. So everybody, take a look at the cup here. Let's see if it works. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did you see that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me see if I can. Oh. That wasn't the wind, y'all. That was science. Anyway, we're going to try this again. Let's see. Let's try it again. Uh-oh. Now, that was gravity, but let's see if we can do this better. Hold on. All right. All right. All right. Let's see if we can do this one more time. 1, 2, 3. Now let's see how far it can go. All right, so that was about, I don't know, 2 feet. Let's see if it can go further than that. So I'm putting it all the way over there. Let's see if it hits it from there. I gotta aim it. It's hard to see because I'm looking through here. But anyway, let's see if it works. Hey, look at that. I mean, hold on. Hey, look, it worked. All right, so this worked. That's really cool. But I wonder if we can make it bigger. All right, well, unfortunately, we ain't going to be able to do it today. We're going to do it on the next one. And let me see if we can get Angel involved in that one. See if we can make a bigger one that can go even further. So that was our lesson today. First lesson. We got through it, and we made a really cool air cannon. Anyway, so like I said, this is our first episode. I'm glad that you guys were here. Hope you enjoyed it. And we got plenty more coming in. We got plenty more projects, including the projects that you're going to tell us that you want us to do. So let us know what projects you want us to work on. Again, if you have any engineering questions, career questions, fun questions, you just want to know a little bit more about us, come on, ask. Send it to us. All right. And if you have any other projects that you would like us to work on, let us know. We'll make this for you because we want this to be for you. So we hope you enjoyed our first episode of Recess. Y'all have a good day. My name is Lee, the engineer. This is E-ffinity Playground Presents Recess. Have a great day. You're awesome.